Our Father's peace to everyone who catches this message. It's time for a party. Today's party is going to be the origins of ColeB4Diamond and the interdependent relationship made with HHStudio. Let's see. Time to invite some people in. Anyone who joins into TikTok, here's something for you to know. Joining in membership equals to be part of the Sahaba, that's promise keepers on the divine path. Let's plan and initiate a custom strategy to market and distribute your products or services using such standard. Anyone who signs in and finds a way to support me, then I will pass information to you as well as media from images to videos behind the scenes that you don't get to see from just my normal post. You get to see the finished product. Those who contribute to the cause will actually be privy to, like I said, behind the scenes, the other things that go on. So let's share it out to a few people while we wait for the room to fill up. Looks like we got somebody in from YouTube land already. All right. Fabek. Greetings, Fabek. Fabek, today we're going to be talking about one of my good brothers, one of my good friends. He's a partner with me as far as producing is concerned. We're going to send a share out and give it a good maybe 15 minutes before we start. Let's see here. TikTok's giving me the option to co-host with other creators because they are driving. Let's see here. Big BD. Shalom Barak to you. Yeah, TikTok is offering for me to do quite a few different maneuvers in order to get my standings going as a live host. And that's not exactly what I'm on right now. Barry, Shalom Barak to you. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. We're getting together to talk about entrepreneurship and service in your community. Today's subtopic is going to be the origins of ColeB4Diamonds and the interdependent relationship that was built with HHStudio. Please hang out and please share with friends and all that good stuff. Right. Kevin Shorter, Detroit Black, Illinois, Robert, Shalom Barak, welcome, bienvenido, Page. Yeah, thank you all for coming in. I'm going to turn on a little bit of music and give everybody a chance to come in. I have been looking for these particular songs for the last 3 or 4 days. Finally found them. Woohoo! So I'll play a couple songs real quick. This particular playlist that I'm going to be on is dedicated to my brother Morrow Crowell. Morrow Crowell was one of the people that put a little heat under my seat to remind me that I needed to be out here doing live broadcasts. I'll be sharing music with you and also organic marketing strategies that would be of use for a sole proprietor. Anyone who has any questions, comments, or suggestions, you are welcome to drop them in the comment box on Sundays. I want to shoot for Sundays to be a question and answer period. Angel Santoyo, Angel Santoyo, bienvenido, Shalom Barak. Welcome to everyone who's coming in. I'm interested in hearing these songs anyway. It's been a long time. Bobo, Raven Talk, Julio 503, Hair Mind Harmony, Shalom Barak. Hair Mind Harmony, do you run a salon or are you just a person who likes to get into your hair and that's your form of harmony? Mm, Alu Washima, Shalom Barak. Okay. As per usual, I have everything except for a couple of items. So I'm gonna go and grab my cup and put some water in. There's one more song coming up behind this one. Nepali Testifo. Shalom Barak. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my water and there's one more song and I will be right back. Cheers, everyone. I don't know how long I will be broadcasting today because the area I'm in is underneath a tornado watch. So we're gonna go until I start hearing sirens. Otherwise, we're gonna be in for 2 hours, right? Let's see. 1 for you 53, Corey, Blues Cruise, Caitlin, Shalom Barak to you. Peace and blessings. Let's see. Ah, that's what I was saying. Shea butter, that's what that's saying. Okay. Shalom Barak, Akati, Lavi Bell. Now I understand who that is. Sag for life. Is that what you do? The food hustler. Shalom Barak. Now, when you hustle food, you're a person that has a food truck set up or a restaurant, or do you just pull up with plates? We're waiting for a few more people to join the room, a few more familiar faces, get the circle going. Uh, Feel free to share out to your friends. You know, we might be meeting for the first time today, so glad to meet you. Send your friends along. If you want to talk about entrepreneurship, service in your community, how to actually do something positive and productive. Today we're going to be talking about the origins of how ColeB4Diamond Productions started an interdependent partnership with Hall. Oh, almost messed up. HHStudio. Psalm 28, Mile Granada, Charlie Hutchis, Becky, Shalima Barat. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you for joining. YouTube land has gotten quiet, but that's okay because we're rocking and rolling. There's a reason why I'm broadcasting from YouTube and TikTok at the same time. We're rocking and rolling because we were doing that before the electronic guitar. Before that boat that no one wants to talk about, you see, we were already on boats. We were visiting, traveling, and casting nets. So we're going to keep on rocking and rolling. If one signal drops, at least the other one is recording, right? And the purpose is to actually get an encrypted, secured signal. So for right now, I thank you all for joining in. We're about to get started up in just a moment. I think I might play one more song because I'm still waiting for some more people to come in. All right. Well, yeah, that's 12. That should be enough. Let's see now, 12. Right. Okay. So yeah, one more song, and then we'll get started. This song is called Social Media Troll Stalker. I'll be right back. There's a flash goal. Mad Trucker, Shalom Barakaki. This song is called Social Media Troll Stalker. I have a question for the room. We're about to get started, son. What motivates you? Every day, all day. It doesn't have to be the same thing. But what motivates you? First cup for the day. It actually means 2 scoops, though. First 2 cups of the day. Had a long night. Even though I was asleep, had a fever. Had to break a fever overnight. Sinuses were all up in my face yesterday. A little bit more clear now. Give thanks, all praises. Allow y'all. Subhanahu the source of our substance and mercy. Sustenance and substance, our creator. Lord of all worlds, Lord of all creation. Some call him Yahweh Elohim. A Muslim will call him Allah or Allahu, which is why Elohim is similar to Allahu. And then there's other facets. There's also Ravak HaKadesh, that's the Holy Spirit. And then we have Yahshua HaMashiach. Now, that's my inspiration. That's my motivation. And open my eyes every day. I'm motivated to be of service because Yahshua or Yahshua, the Messiah, came here to show us how to live. There's been a lot of preachers in pulpits that want to tell you about how he died and when he died and the day he died and how he rose up after he died. He did a whole lot of living before he died, people. Matter of fact, while everybody's got the question in the air, let's talk about it. 33 years is a lot of time. Now, there are people who are living 60 and 90 and 100 years, but 33 years is a lot of time. You know how I know? Because in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be 49. That's how I know. And I'm thankful for every day, for every month, for every year, for every cycle around the sun. I'm thankful because I've learned something every day, every week, every year, every cycle around the sun. What motivates you? I'm thankful when I wake up and I give my thanks because after I'm done with that and I ask, okay, what's up for today? What am I going to do? That usually means I'm going to turn on YouTube. See, there's 2 brothers that I'm going to check out during the rising. You know, trying to get out of saying this other word because the other word would mean that I'm going through grief. So during the rising, there are 2 brothers that I will tune into. One, Pastor ColeB4Diamond, and then the other is my brother, the Mad Trucker, because he's doing his early rising lives as well. Mad Trucker in the truck. And here's the thing. That's how I get my news. I can catch social issues from either Kahalet Kofi or even Brother Mad Trucker. And there's 2 different styles. There's 2 different deliveries. The information is going to be different. It's coming from a different heart, a different brain. However, it's the same path. Go in the same direction. In the same pursuit. So I gladly tune in any chance I get, right? I'm going to find out something, see what these people are talking about these days. And not these people meaning my brothers, no. What's going on in the world and what's going on in people's minds. And see, my brother, the Mad Trucker, came up with a very, very important phrase: smooth brain syndrome. And the reason why I'm thankful whenever I open my eyes is because that gives me a new day to fight my sworn mortal enemy. It's a 2,000-ton gorilla named ignorance. Now, you heard me right. 2,000 tons. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. I'm talking about 2,000 pounds of ignorance. All right, that's my sworn enemy. So when I wake up, I'm already ready. No stretching needed, no none of that, no warm up. Let's go. Right? So we're in a battle to fight smooth brain syndrome. And today, some individuals decided that they wanted to share some smooth brain syndrome misinformation. You see, because people get in allegiance behind those that they vote in, and they think, oh, well, if they say something, then their word is the law. Well, it just depends on the territory that you want to claim it as law. Now, I want to break down something for you all. I wasn't in the military. Now, my brother was in the military, and so was the other brother that I spoke on. And even my blood brother was in the military. And I chose not to go in because I would have been one of those that they would have called not squared away. That I'm lazy, not that I wouldn't do the work. You see, I got a problem with authority. You have to have a certain shim for me to pay attention to anything you got to say. And if I don't like it or if it don't make sense, it doesn't mean that I'm going to adhere to it just because you said it. So no, military was not for me. I wasn't even going to test it. I didn't like playing high school basketball because the coach too busy trying to tell me how to dribble the ball and threw me off the game, trying to tell me to just do it and keep it basic. Oh, I done froze up now. I don't know how to be basic. So no, I don't want to play with you. I play on my own time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go and play 21. I versus me. See, I don't know about the game. I take a shot. The rebound comes to me. Hmm? Meanwhile, so wake up ready to fight ignorance. Ignorance comes along, and I had to look up some information. Now, aside the point, and here we go. All right. Gulf of Mexico. We've known about the Gulf of Mexico since when they gave it the name, and since before then, they had a name. And we know this territory as the Gulf of Mexico. And certain incumbent decided that they wanted to draft a bill in order to write a law so they could change the scape of the planet. To do what? As the great Neely Fuller Jr. would say, live in peace. To do what? You see, I was interested because there's business involved. I'm getting a call from someone, and they're gonna have to wait. It's funny when you start doing your thing. There's people that all of a sudden need you, and I'm not being short with this person. They do need me, you know. But when you were there in front of their face and you told them what to do, they half stepped. And then when the feces hits the fan, all of a sudden they want you to bail them out when you told them how to avoid the feces to begin with. Now, in this situation, I'm spending this 2 hours with you all because I want you all to know how my brain works in order for me to stay out of the feces, and in order to keep my brain with a few wrinkles in it so I can stay a couple of steps ahead. It's not that I'm ahead of my family or anybody who's walking the path with me. I'm just trying to stay ahead of the troubles because I know I'm walking into them anyway. You know, trying to stay ahead of the troubles that have already passed. You know, and if they do want to come back on up, we're gonna resolve them. You know. So, with all that being said, yeah, I was receiving a call. That call was not supposed to come until 6 p.m. You all, it's not 6 p.m. unless you are in Ireland right now. All right, so I wake up motivated, and I decided to do some research in order for me to get some information, counter the misinformation. Oh, the incumbent decided to make a law, and they're going to call it the Gulf of America instead of the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so y'all are changing names on the map now. Did you seek counsel with the rest of the globe to see if that's what they want to do? Because last time I checked, even though the scholastic system isn't one unified global well of information, I would say that there are certain things that everybody shares in common, and they say this is that. And as I would say, the nomenclature doesn't change. Okay? So the Gulf of Mexico would be the Gulf of Mexico until they decide to not make it the Gulf of Mexico anymore. And in order for that to happen, there'd be a whole lot of different countries involved who would have to let you know, okay, we agreed to change this name. No one wanted to call it America to begin with. You don't get to take something that was already here. It's the problem now. Sorry, I'm not going to answer your call. You all don't know. It's breaking my heart to not answer this phone call. But no, I can't. Because this is important. That can wait. So please get some hearts in the room. Green hearts. Because green means love. We need some green hearts. We need some locks. Who's locked in? Who's in on this? Who's paying attention? Who's ready to build and grow? Because when I looked up the information, I found out that there's groups who are involved with the oil reserves on this globe, and the almighty, all powerful United States of America is not even part of OPEC. Now, in research, it'll also tell you, well, there's not a whole lot of oil, even though there is. They're going to tell you there's not a whole lot of oil in the reserves in that area. See, my issue was there was somebody trying to take claim over something that didn't belong to them. I don't know if you understand the difference between land laws and maritime laws. See, when you get past the shore and you're out here, it doesn't belong to you anymore because you're out of your jurisdiction. So you're out of your jurisdiction if you decide you want to rename something. And the last time I checked, we have a lot of misinformation because we've been misnaming things and then shoving it down our throat, telling us this is how we're supposed to think. Guess who wakes up angry and happy about being angry? And you don't want to make me angrier, because then I might turn green. Okay? Yeah, I'm angry every day. That's my fuel. That's my motivation. Because there was a system that was set and it's not going now the way that it should be. There was a system set in balance. Everything was made in balance. Choices of mankind have set things off balance. So those who are sitting in what they call power and keeping things off balanced, no, you're not my friend. You're not my brother. You're not my family. You're not my ally. You're not my opponent. No. You are outside of my realm, is what you are. You're foreign to me. You're alien, is what you are. See, that's how my brain thinks. So one day, I was scrolling through TikTok while I was uploading a video, and I come across this instrumental. And there's a challenge. It says if you can flow to this beat. I like this beat. I could probably freestyle to this beat, but I got some lyrics that I want to use. And it doesn't say, I have to freestyle or anything. It just says, can you flow to it, right? Okay. Break out the handy dandy notebook. Always got notebooks, right? And some of them have lyrics, some of them have information, some of them break out the handy notebook. Let me show y'all something on TikTok. That's what I do with the handy dandy notebook. Let me show y'all on YouTube. This is what Busy does with the handy dandy notebook. Busy's the CEO of Mafia Sword Publications, a fellow artist and musician. So I've been doing that for a while. Let's go back to 1999 is when I decided, okay, I want that to be official. I want that to be my business, not just a pastime, not just a passion. No, I want to make that my career mode. Now think about that, an artist and a musician who decides that he wants to run his own business. No, I don't want to sign with Sony. No, I don't want to sign with any of you electric whatevers. Any of you people that are already up there and established and got all of your money and everything. No, I don't. No. See, I need to start where I am and grow into what I'm supposed to be because I'm my own seed. I'm a seed that came from somewhere. And I'm supposed to grow and mature and show what my produce is, not what I could do under the tutelage of someone who wants to bend me and misshape me and guide me to their own gains and not what would be beneficial to my family, my circle, my community, my loved ones. As a matter of fact, most of the time they